I'm making my way to Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, and wanted to make a quick stop at this location. When we talk about addiction, the concept of being a slave to the disease is often used. You'll see why I'm so choked up in a minute here. Slavery to the disease. Let me get to the point. And this is in memory of Lynn and Beba and Claire and so many others who I've lost to the disease, while I don't suffer from it directly. But I was trying to think, how do you explain what's going on in the world of street level addiction and the lack of care and all that stuff that I've been talking about? And it dawned on me, we need a physical example, something, metaphor or whatever. And so, looking at our own American history, the Civil War, and the primary issue, maybe the only issue, was slavery or not slavery for our nation. And so there's the same terminology, and I understand that for some people it's a very sensitive topic, slavery. And I don't mean to belittle that in any way, but there's a real comparison between the slavery in our nation and the slavery of the disease. And when we are walking alongside someone in addiction, or we are the person in addiction, and we're seeking help, when we are in that moment of seeking help, we are at the top of the hill, so to speak, in our cycle of wanting care, not wanting care, and so forth. And the healthcare system has a terrible way of knocking folks off of what I've called Medicaid Mountain. But how do I explain that in some way that is tangible? Some example of slavery in the nation, in our souls when it comes to the disease. And I want to build on this thought because I'm going to mind for now. When the person is at the height of their wanting health care, they're at the top of the hill. And the healthcare system has a terrible way of knocking them off the hill, back into the realm of the disease, the slavery. And so what better place to come to for you to see the hill occupied by Union forces, anti-slavery forces, doing battle with the Southern forces, the Confederate forces, than to come here to Little Round Top. The top of the hill was occupied by Union forces, anti-slavery forces. Let me get the camera turned around here a little bit so that we can focus. The bottom of the hill was occupied by Confederate forces. When our loved ones are seeking care, they're at the top of the hill. And the healthcare system has a terrible way of knocking them down off the hill. And so we have to do better. There are so many examples, and I can't even get into them now. But think of every time the healthcare system has not done what they should do. When they tell an individual that if you come here one more time and leave, you're not allowed back. When people are treated with an incredible lack of dignity and respect, they emotionally, spiritually get knocked down off the hill. So let's be thinking about how we can see addiction as literally a civil war and help people to stay at the top of the hill and become victorious. So that's my thought for right now. Let's help them stay at the top of the hill.